What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this episode, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
And guys, I'm so excited. I was really looking forward to tonight's episode. I really just want to get into it. It's nice to have these conversations that just make you think on a deeper level.
Oh, absolutely. And what's also really awesome is we get to interact with our viewers and get their perspective on the answers to some of these questions.
Absolutely. And every time, regardless of your perspective compared to ours, really appreciate the comments, and it makes us think. Again, thinking on a level that we wouldn't have otherwise. So
That's
yeah,
right.
Genuinely appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
That's right. All right, babe, so you ready to get into it?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
First
So
question, let's go.
I'm up first?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so first question. Which season fits your personality?
Which season fits my personality?
Yeah.
I'll tell you which one doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
I am not a fan of winter, because I'm going to go by ruling out.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just going to go with summer. You can do the most, and I think that's what it really comes down to. I like being outdoors. I love
Right.
camping. I love being outside with the kids. Bike, skateboard, even basketball.
In the summer.
Yeah. So winter, it's like a couple days that we might get out and go tobogganing, or I'm hoping to get out snowboarding this year, but it's literally just a couple days.
Right.
Most days are like just cold, chilly, you just want to be inside, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the other two are almost seem so short. It's like we have summer, fall, winter, and spring is just
Yeah.
wet. At least this is all where we are. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, that's it.
So true.
You have winter and summer, and then you have those couple transitional weeks. Some really don't seem like spring doesn't seem too long, and fall doesn't seem too long, you know?
That's so true.
Okay, what about you? What season fits your personality?
So I will have to say summer as well, just because you're able to, well, I'm able to do the most to show exactly who I am. So I like, no, well, I don't like
And what do
being
you
cool.
like to do?
I like just getting out and doing things
Yeah.
and just going on adventure. So I'm very adventurous. I get inspired by the warm weather, the nature, I like walks, but I don't like going on like trails and things like that.
All right, guys, you can check out our main channel. You can see some of the stuff we'd actually do in the summer.
Yeah.
I think if you just look at the videos, generally there will be a lot more outdoor activity
Yeah.
during the summer months, the warmer months.
Right.
And there's like just a couple about that in the winter, right?
Yeah.
We do a lot more stuff inside. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just summer to me is more upbeat, and that's my personality. Music, good food, things like that. So during that season, I get to do the most to show the most of who I am.
We hit the
in
food
that
trucks
respect.
and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Summer's awesome.
Summer's so exciting. And I always feel like I'm excited and I'm anticipating new
Yeah.
things, new experiences. So when I say let my personality shine, summer is the best time that I can do it here in Canada. But put me in a tropical place
We'll have to experience
all
that and
year
see.
round. What am I like all year round in a hot place?
We don't know.
We
Maybe
don't
you
know.
get tired.
No, I don't know if I can get tired of that. I
Okay.
totally would love to live in a warm country all year round.
Yeah, we'd have to experience different seasons and stuff. I have no idea what it would be like.
Right.
Like, is it wet and dry?
But think
And-
about
I
having
don't know.
summer all year round. How's your mood?
But is it really summer all year round?
But if it's like warm weather all year round where you don't have to worry about shoveling snow, wearing winter jackets.
Yeah, but what if it rains every day for 6 months? I believe that there's a give and take no matter where you live.
I agree, but not
So, like,
rain for 6 months.
where we live here with 4 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we have a good solid 4 months of winter.
Right.
And then it's really almost 6 months because 2 months of sort of transitional
Right,
weather.
right.
But anyways, so yeah, we have cold and we have warm.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe when you go farther south, it starts becoming more wet and dry.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have this really dry, like, I really don't know. I'm just, because
We'll
I've
find
never
out one
lived
day.
somewhere like that.
Yeah, we're gonna find out one day.
Yeah. Is there somewhere where it's just like, what would be the equivalent to like summer all year round? It's just nice?
That's what I'm saying, and I'm like, picture yourself there. How would your mood be?
I think it would be like so chill.
Right. You don't ever have to worry about snow tires or
Like,
anything
yeah,
like that.
snow tires, remote car starter. This stuff is, you gotta let your car warm up. You don't know what you might be driving through the next day.
Exactly.
Kids all bundled up, snow pants on. You know what it takes to get the kids ready for school, get all their
Oh
gear
my
together?
gosh.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
this morning it was minus 15 degrees Celsius.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. All
Okay,
right. Yeah.
next question.
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry, we gotta ask you guys.
All right, guys. So that's our answer, but we want to hear yours. So we're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read it one more time.
All right, which season fits your personality?
All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're moving on to the second question. And
All right, I'm up. Question number 2.
question number
You ready?
2. Yeah.
Tell me about the family you imagined creating when you were little.
Oh my gosh.
Did you think of that?
Yeah.
You really did? You thought of
Yeah.
having a family when you were little?
Yeah, like when I
Oh,
was little,
interesting.
I told you this story before. I remember my teacher in grade 2, her name was Miss Nikatsu. I'm not sure if she's still around or not. Oftentimes when we would write short stories in class, I would always write stories about having a big family. And what I liked most about writing a
big
story
family?
about big family is naming all these kids I
Oh,
would
you
have.
did tell me about that, naming the kids.
Yes. And it was always something different. And it's just like, I just like naming the kids.
Okay, so
teacher-
how many kids did you plan on having?
Oh man, there's like 17 and counting.
7? What, you just kept adding to the list?
Whenever a short story would come, I just list all the names I like.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
17.
as I got older, that number significantly dropped. And I always thought like, you know, perfect family for me would be 2 boys and 2 girls. I have 3 beautiful children right now, and you have a son, and I'm like, I think that's enough. I think that's what I did, created that.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have 4 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
1 each from previous relationship and 2 together.
Yeah.
Meet the family. Check that out here.
Yeah. All right, babe. So you tell me about the family you imagined creating when you were younger.
I don't think it was anything I really thought of. In my head, I knew I wanted to have my first child when I was like in my 20s.
Okay, so you thought of something.
Right.
That's
So,
starting a family.
and then Marcus was born when I was around, I think I was 25. I thought more of the parent I want to be to my kids, not so much of like the family itself, I guess. Like when I grow up, I'm gonna be this kind of dad. I want to be the cool dad.
I have those
want to
thoughts
be
too,
the
yeah.
dad that my kids look up to. I want
Something
my kids
that
to
you
think I'm
didn't have,
awesome.
Yeah.
So I think I am that person. When I look back at that, I feel like I've achieved that.
That's amazing.
Like, I think if I was a kid, I would look up to and be able to see where I am now. I would be super happy with that.
That is amazing.
Because I think, yeah, I'm really happy with the family. I'm happy with who I am. I love you so much. I'm so happy with you. I love our kids, and I love the way everything's going and everything's growing. So
That's awesome.
the family I imagined creating when I was little.
That's awesome, babe. All right, guys. So that's our answer. We're gonna throw the question back to you, but let me read it one more time. Tell me about the family you imagined creating when you were little. All right, guys. We want to know, so you know what to do. Drop a comment down below.
Yeah, I'm curious. I feel like it's almost like ladies think more of this thing than guys would.
Probably.
It's never a discussion I had with friends. Like, what kind of family do you think you're gonna have when you get older?
Oh, I discussed it with my best friend.
Yeah, I don't remember ever having that
Yeah.
conversation, like,
It was
ever.
fun.
But it was like, you know what kind of dad I'm gonna be?
Same
Yeah.
thing, just in a different way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
guys.
Yeah, so guys, we are moving on to the last question. We always get here so quick, but I so enjoy and appreciate these games because we can always learn so much more about each other, and that's what's so awesome about our relationship.
Absolutely.
We just keep growing and growing. All right, babe. So I'm up with the last question.
You're up.
All right. Last question. What do you want to know about someone that you've been too scared to ask?
Just a random someone?
Yeah.
What do you want to know about someone that you've been too scared to ask? Oh my gosh, that's a weird question. You know what? Okay, this would probably come up in, like, we've probably had a conversation where I would verbalize, I wonder something about so-and-so,
Yeah, exactly.
but nothing is immediately coming to the top of my head. I'm not one that sort of digs into knowing more about people, because most people I just kind of like let them live their life and it doesn't really matter too much to me.
You know what? Can I say my answer that comes to
Oh,
mind?
sure. That might help me with
Usually
mine.
what comes to me like randomly about people is sometimes their sexuality.
Like sexual orientation?
Yeah.
Or how they are in the bedroom?
No, not in the bedroom. I don't care about how you are in the bedroom. I have
Like, I
no
wonder if they do
interest
this
in
kind of
that.
stuff.
Yeah, no. It's more so like, are they gay or are they straight? And I don't.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I think sometimes you
And
could
so-
be curious about a certain
I
person.
get
like, huh.
curious, and it's not that I care. It's just that it's just a curious thing. It's like, oh, I wonder, am I right or am I wrong? Like, you know, because we tend to associate people with how we are. Like, oh, I act like this, and I'm straight, and my friend acts like this, and she's straight, and then this person acts like this, and I know for a fact he's gay. Now I met someone new that I'm meeting for the first time and kind of acts like the gay
Not quite,
person, but
maybe?
not quite like the straight person. It's like, I wonder. You know, and I'm sure people come across videos and things like, is he gay? He's giving me the gay vibes. You even got that yourself. Like, people would just want, like, they'll just ask behind, like, a computer, but
Am
I'm
I
sure...
getting a gay vibe?
Yeah, but in person, I don't think they're going to come up to you and be like, I'm sorry, but are you gay? It's just not something we openly go up to people and ask.
Well, what if there was interest and hope?
I think then
like
that...
if you are gay and you're interested in somebody
Yep.
and you don't know if they are, how do you approach that? There's got to be a whole lot of feelers and conversations kind
I'm
of led in
sure.
certain directions.
Well, same way you navigate to get to the person of your sexual orientation is the same way I'm sure they would get vibes and they'll navigate to.
Yeah, I guess it's the same,
Their
right? In
preference.
some way. You got to be kind of drawn. Just looks and stuff. You get some kind of a...
Yeah, but then sometimes you're wrong, but oh my gosh, okay. Yeah.
I've never been in a situation.
And then sometimes you're wrong, and then you're right later on, and like, oh, I totally knew that because of this and that. And like, and it's not a problem, it's just a question, a curious question that.
Why are you curious?
Because I don't know.
Do you, like, would it change the way you interact with the person?
Not at all.
Would it, if they were open about it, you could have more conversation.
And I would ask specific questions that I would like to know and not be scared. But if they're not like forthcoming,
oh man,
and I have to
totally
guess,
hear what you're saying.
then it's just like I'm too scared to ask because they never, you know, came out saying anything. And I don't want to be rude. I love everybody. I don't care about your sexual orientation, but I'm just saying.
If in our regular group, there's
Yes.
not someone who's gay in that group, then you're really unsure of how you might interact with someone, because I could see how someone wouldn't want to put you off or make you look at them differently.
Right.
Because there's still a stigma.
That's right.
Okay, what do you want to know about someone that you've been scared to ask? Is there actually someone in your world that you would like to know but you would never ask?
I'm gonna say I think so.
Yeah?
I'm sure there is.
I still haven't given my answer yet.
All right. Well, what's yours? Sorry, I kind of cut you off, and it's because it just popped up into my head.
No, it's
and
okay.
Like,
You had something come to you right away.
yeah.
That's all right.
Babe, how about you?
Yeah, I don't know. Something...
You know what? I remember when you first met me,
Okay.
you said you were too scared to ask if this was my real hair.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's a really good
You're
one.
like, girls will get offended.
You're right. But I did. And I said it in the politest way I could.
How did you say it?
I asked you, I'm like, can I ask you something? It's kind of personal. Some people might take offense, and I'm hoping you won't mind.
You're
Something
so
along
sweet.
those lines.
You're so sweet.
When I met Chantel, she wore her hair straight, and it looked really nice, and it was really long. A lot of girls I know, and even my previous relationship, she was a hairstylist, so I was introduced to all sorts of different, hair accessories, hair managing techniques, hairstyles. So I know all about different wigs and extensions and bonding and all that kind of stuff.
Excuse me.
Right, so I know how natural hair can look even when it's not. And I like being able to touch. And girls, many who have it in are just like, stay away.
Oh, you can
And
touch
so,
mine. It
yes.
doesn't bother me.
And I love that about you. So her hair is natural. Oh, it's natural, go ahead. And that you're not afraid, like, for me to put my hand on your head. The girls that would jump from that. No, my tracks.
Watch it now. All right.
Anyways, okay. But the thing is, in most cases, I can tell. Like, I used to help put in hair.
You're
You can
too
check out our
much.
hair
You
videos.
make me
I
laugh.
take care of I help take care of all our kids' hair.
Greg's
I
like-
know way more about hair than the average white guy.
You're the uncle in the town. Go see Greg. Go see Uncle Greg. He's gonna give you a braid up. No, that's awesome though, babe. You have a skill that most men don't, and that's so admirable. All right, so
Right,
that's
their
your
turn.
answer.
Yeah.
That's your answer. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with that because that's definitely a go-to. I was a little like, it took me a bit to get it out
But
to
you
be able to
got
ask
to
you.
it. Yeah. All right, guys. So that's our answer. We're gonna throw the question back to you, but let's read it one more time.
What do you want to know about someone that you've been too scared to ask?
Yes, guys, we want to hear this, so you know what to do. Drop a comment down below.
Maybe it's a question for us.
Yeah, for
Go
sure.
ahead. Put it in the comments.
All right, guys, so that was Date Night Conversations, episode 73. We are so looking forward to interacting with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Please let us know your responses to these questions. Drop a comment down below. Yeah, we read all the comments. You know what? I just want to say thank you for everybody that's been on this channel since we moved here from our Perfectly Blended channel and been gradually building it back up. It's starting to move. We're getting so many more views. We're getting more comments. We really appreciate the feedback, guys.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
do.
so much.
Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.